Okay, so this is a continuation of our discussion in inverse Laplace transform. So let's have example number 4, the inverse Laplace of 2s plus 7 over s squared minus 3s plus minus 4. Okay, so let's write um, example number 4. The inverse Laplace of 2s plus 7 over s squared minus 3s minus 4. So the first thing we should do is to get the factors of our quadratic equation dito sa denominator natin. So this will be equal to, if it is factorable naman, okay? Since this is factorable, we can apply it. Okay, so factors will be s plus 1 times s minus 4. Okay, so from here, pwede nating i-apply yung sum of partial fractions. So, naaral nyo to or pag-aralan nyo to when you took differential equations. So, hindi kayo mahihirapan dito. So, we have 2s plus 7 over s plus 1 times s minus 4. Yan. S minus 4 is equal to, yung, this is unknown, so this is A. Okay, so alam nyo na to kasi napag-aralan nyo to sa differential equations, okay? So this will be equal to A over S plus 1 plus B over S minus 4. And then, i-multiply natin for both sides yung S plus 1 times S minus 4. So we can cancel this out. Tama? Magka-cancel to. Okay? So this will be equal to 2s plus 7 equal to, this is a times s minus 4 plus b times s plus 1. Okay. So mag-let tayo dito. Let a or dito na lang sa kabila. Okay. So let s be equal to 4 so we can cancel si a and solve for the value of b. So if s is equal to 4, this is equal to 2 times 4 plus 7 is equal to, since 4 minus 4 is 0, we can cancel this out. So lagay na lang natin 0 dyan. Plus b times 4 plus 1. So 2 times 4 is 8 plus 7, that is equal to 15. And this is 0. B times 4 plus 1, that is 5b. So dividing both sides by 5 to solve for b, b is equal to 3. Okay. Now, let s be equal to negative 1 so we can cancel yung variable b. So, substituting s with negative 1, this is equal to 2 times negative 1 plus 7 equal to a times negative 1 minus 4 plus 0. Since negative 1 plus 1 is 0. So, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 plus 7, that is 5, equal to a times negative 1 minus 4, that is negative 5a. So, dividing both sides by negative 5 to solve for the value of a, so your a is equal to negative 1. And from here, pwede nating i-substitute yung values ng a and b dito sa equation na to. So the inverse Laplace of 2s plus 7 over s plus 1 times s minus 4 is equal to, what is a? That is negative 1. So negative 1 over s plus 1 plus b is 3 over s minus 4. Okay, so let us get the inverse Laplace of this one. So this is equal to the inverse Laplace of 1 over negative 1 over s plus 1 plus the inverse Laplace of 3 over s minus 4. Since these are constants, pwede natin silang i-isolate. So, this will be equal to negative. Since 1 yan, negative na lang. And then, inverse Laplace of 1 over s plus 1 plus 3 inverse Laplace of 1 over s minus 4. Okay, so sa table of Laplace transforms natin, this equation is equivalent to, looks like, the Laplace transform of e raised to at. So, identify natin yung a natin dito. So, ito. Recall that the Laplace of e raised to at is equal to 1 over s minus a. So, what is our a here? That is negative 1 since naging positive yan. So, negative times negative 1 is positive. And here naman, a is equal to 4. So, getting the final answer, the inverse Laplace of this function, this is equal to negative e raised to negative t plus 3e raised to 4t since positive yung a natin dito. So, this is our final answer for example number 4. Okay? So, let's try naman yung example number 5 natin. Example number 5 is the inverse Laplace of s plus 3 over 4s squared plus 4s plus 9. Oh, sorry. So, dito natin sulat. Number 5, inverse Laplace of s plus 3 over 4s squared plus 4s plus 9. Okay. So, una natin gagawin is to gawing 1 yung numerical coefficient natin dito. Okay. So, if we transform this, this will be equal to the inverse Laplace of s plus 3 over 4 times s squared plus s plus 9 over 4. Okay. So, we can isolate the constant. This will be equal to 1 over 4 and then inverse Laplace of s plus 3 over s squared plus s plus 9 over 4. So, from here, kunin ulit natin yung factors. But how do we do that? Since complicated yung equation natin dito sa baba, we can do the completing the square method. So, if we complete the square of this denominator, oh my gosh, sorry, completing the square. Okay, so this one. So, this is equal to s squared plus s plus 1 half squared plus 9 over 4 minus 1 over 4. Okay? So, diniretso ko na since alam nyo naman kung paano mag-complete the square. So, we can write this as s plus 1 half quantity squared. And then, if we try to manipulate this, if we try to solve this and simplify, we can get positive 2. So, this is our new denominator. Okay? Yan. Dito natin ilagay. So, this will be equal to 1 over 4 inverse Laplace of s plus 3 over s plus 1 half quantity squared plus 2. Okay? So, itong new equation natin looks like yung number 20 and 19 and 20. Yung e raised to 80 sine bt, sulat ko na lang dito. The Laplace e raised to 80 sine bt is equal to b over s minus a quantity squared plus b squared. Tapos, yung Laplace of e raised to 80 cosine bt is equal to s minus a, tapos s minus a squared plus b squared. Okay, so this equation looks somehow looks like this one. Okay, pero um, yung b natin, determine na natin yung b ha. Since s plus 1 half to and that is s minus a, so yung a pala, hindi b. So yung a natin is equal to negative 1 half, while our b is equal to square root of 2. Okay, dito sa part na to. So since our b is square root of 2, pwede natin tong i-rewrite as this is equal to 1 over 4 inverse Laplace of, okay, so since s plus 3 to, okay, so since a natin is negative 1 half, pwede nating i-break down to into 1 half and the other. So how do we do that? So magiging s plus 1 half. If we subtract 1 half from 3, matitira will be 5 over 2. So itong part na to, 1 half plus 5 over 2 is 3 pa rin. So parang wala tayong binago. Wala tayong linabag na value. Binago lang natin yung form. Okay, so this will be equal to s plus 1 half quantity squared plus yung b natin is square root of 2 since we are following this form. So this is equal to square root of 2 quantity squared. So ang gagawin natin dito is to separate this one. So this will be equal to 1/4 and then inverse Laplace of s plus 1 half over s plus 1 half quantity squared plus square root of 2 quantity squared. So we follow yung, asan ba? Yung e raised to 80 cosine bt natin. Okay? And then plus 1 over 4 inverse Laplace of 5 over 2 over s plus 1 half quantity squared plus square root of 2 quantity squared. So ito is tapos na to. Pwede na natin siyang isulat as e raised to negative 1 half t cosine square root of 2t. Okay? So, pero dito, hindi pa niya kamukha yung sa ating Laplace of e raised to 80 sine bt because our b here is not identical to what the value here is. Okay? So, how do we do that? Paano magiging square root of 2 ito dito? What we do is to, again, gaya ng ginawa natin sa mga previous examples, mag-multiply tayo ng square root of 2 over square root of 2 dito sa part na to. 1 lang naman yan, so parang wala rin tayong binago. Okay? So this will be equal to, sulat na natin yung equivalent niya. This is 1 over 4 e raised to that one. A is negative 1 half. Negative 1 half t cosine square root of 2t. Okay? Plus, ang gagawin naman natin dito is to isolate yung mga constant natin. And ang matira lang dito is this one, square root of 2. So, this will be equal to 1/4 times 5 over 2 is square root of 2 multiplied by, times the inverse Laplace of square root of 2 over s plus 1 half quantity squared plus square root of 2 and then squared. So ito, kamukha na niya yung ating Laplace transform of e raised to 80 sine bt because the b here is identical to what the b here is. So we can rewrite our final answer into 1 over 4 e raised to negative 1 half t cosine square root of 2t plus simplifying this, we get 5 over 8 square root of 2 and then getting the inverse Laplace of this one, that is e raised to negative 1 half t sine square root of 2t. So this is the final answer for example number 5. So that ends my discussion in inverse Laplace transform.